Welcome back to TalkersOfGeeks.com. Justin here, and today we're back with more anime reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the anime film by Makoto Shinkai entitled Suzume. As always, I gave you a brief synopsis, so here we go. As the skies turn red and the planet trembles, Japan stands on the brink of disaster. However, a determined teenager named Suzume sets out on a mission to save her country. Able to see supernatural forces that others cannot, it's up to her to close the mysterious doors that are spreading chaos across the land. A journey awaits as the fate of Japan rests on her shoulders. I just had to say one word for this, just describe it. Phenomenal. It's like AJ Styles for those wrestling fans. Phenomenal. Um, Suzume, obviously, this will be completely spoiler free, and I'm going to be very vague with the plot as well because there's some twists and turns in here as well. First off, before I talk about story, let me just talk about the animation here. The animation, when you're going to a Makoto Shinkai movie and you watch the progression of not only his writing, his directing, his storytelling from A Voices to a Distant Star, which is one of my favorites from him, to now, it is night and day. But the same core elements of telling a human story and having some emotional beats in his and having a message in his films still stands. And for those who are fans of Your Name, you might be a little disappointed because this isn't a love story. This is more of a coming of age road adventure type of film, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous to look at. Probably I mean, this came out last year in Japan. It's coming to the states now, but definitely one of the most gorgeous animes we've seen. Like it's animes like this is why I became such an anime fan as a child because they were able to tell stories that I wasn't getting from my cartoons, or they were treating the art form of animation like like seriously. And this is another form of why I'm such a huge fan of Makoto Shinkai, is because every time he drops a movie, it's going to be inspiring. It's going to be beautiful to watch. It's just complete and love for the craft and art of anime. And it bleeds through every single frame. It bleeds through every single shot, every single action sequence, the colors. It's always he has his style, and his style is why he's been lasting so long in this industry. Now, as far as the story goes, story is really good as well. I mean, we following Suzume, as the synopsis says, and she stumbles across something by meeting a man named Sota, who is he's called a closer, and that's all I'm gonna say. And his job is tasked with closing gates and stopping this creature called a worm, which is causing natural disasters. In this case, earthquakes in Japan. And that's all I'm gonna say about the particular plot. But as far as character goes, there's some real heart in this, especially as you progress through the first hour is your adventure part, where her and Soda are going around trying to stop the worm. And it's very good. Like, you learn a little bit more about Suzume, you learn more about Soda, and you have this little cat creature, which is awesome, by the way. And then the second half, it's still that adventure, but there's more characterization, more layers get pulled. This is where the drama gets into it, and Makoto starts pulling on the heartstrings a little bit by giving you a little more backstory on Suzume and more backstory on Soda. And there's some real emotional beats in here that I thought really worked very, very well, especially with the complement of the score. The score is what really, really hits home here. I mean, if you're used to a Shinkai movie, he usually has like the insert song. Not till the end this time, but in this case, he still has his love for the piano composition. But this time, you get some really epic orchestra here with choirs, like during the action scenes. It is full scale epicness here. Very, very good film. I'm keeping this very vague for a reason. I might do a spoiler review down the line, but it was a really great film. Great animation, brilliant voice acting, wonderful score. I'm gonna put this up there as my second, believe it or not, Makoto Shinkai film. My first will always be Voices of a Distant Star. because that's where I got my introduction to him, and I still love that ending to this day. And of course, Your Name is good. Wuthering with You, 5 centimeters per second. I mean, the list goes on. This man has a body of work of classics, and this add Suzume to the collection. Another great anime from him. Definitely check this out. It's in theaters. And comment below. Let me know and tell me what you think about the film. And I'm gonna give this 5 stars. It was good, man. It's amazing. So definitely check this out. This is Justin from otakusgeeks.com. I'll catch you on the next one. Later days.